So we have just arrived at Crutherland Hotel, which is in Glasgow, and today is Stewpins Pin Trading Convention. You're gonna have to bear with me today a little bit because I'm vlogging for the first time with my full camera and mic, so I feel a little bit obnoxious right now with all of this equipment, but I'm going to do my absolute best to try and vlog today and see if I can film any trading content. I do have Joe with me today, so he'll also be helping me film, which I think will take the edge off just a little bit, but we're about to head in, so let's go. So hopefully you can hear me because it's a little bit, well, it's loud in here, but I've just been given my pickups from Stewpins. Let's see. So always get a Mawam, that's essential. Then these are from our kind of what we've bought on the Stewpins website, what we bought on the live sale, and then I think that's just it for now. So this was our pickup, which I absolutely love. So these go with the brand new Disneyland Hotel launch, I guess reopening for 2025. Absolutely love these. Then, oh, this was from my Bing Op, so I actually have no idea this time what this one is. That's opened. It says silver on the back, so I don't know what that classes as money-wise. Ooh, this will be a good one to trade today. So this is it called Zero, is he, from The Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah. So that'll be a good one to add to our traders today, just because we don't personally collect from that film. And then these were from the live sale on the 1st. So of course I got Tiana and Lewis from the new range that they've just released at Disneyland. And then this one was for Joe. Is this Doctor Strange as a backpack? These can obviously be bought in a series. So this was a good one just to start off the collection. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I've also, first thing, we've been in here 5 minutes and we've already spent a lot of money on pins, shock, but Joe has picked out a few, so we went for Sleepy Stitch. I think a lot of the Disney characters come as sleepy characters, but we mainly just pick up Stitch. Then when we were in Disney last September, they just started to release the Halloween pins for that year. We missed out on a couple of them at the time just because when we left the parks we didn't buy any more, but we've picked up Lucifer from Cinderella on a broomstick, as well as Stitch on a broomstick. And then I picked up Aurora's dress with the 3 fairies on, just because I love her dress, I love her character. I've obviously started collecting some of her pins, and this one really caught my eye. And then finally, I wanted to pick up my own Go Pin Pro. I think this is the show, because it's got a clear frame at the front, so you can see all of your pins. I think today I'm going to transport all of our traders into this bag just so I can see what we're trading for. This is, so I was wrong in what I said, so this is called the Pinfolio Show. So the nice thing about this, for obvious reasons, is the fact that you can just show off all of the pins that you're trading. So we've got a real mix. Quite a few of these are ones that we've either bought and you've seen in previous videos that I've bought in bundles, or we have some that were sent from Stewpins in part of the Bing Op, so they were random, similar to this one. They're just pins that we don't necessarily collect right now, so we're happy to trade them for pins that we do. I got it in this sort of turquoise blue purple colour, which isn't normally my go-to. But yeah, I thought it was really eye-catching, and I actually think it's one of the more popular colours in the collection, so let's go. Just done our first trade. Got off to a slightly rocky start, that's absolutely fine. I think that's the nature of this sort of environment. It's not everyone's willing to trade for certain things. They're quite precious about their pins, which is absolutely fine. We've just traded this for a couple of our smaller pins, and I've managed to get a hold of a really cool Tiana pin, even though I said I'm going to try and branch out with what characters I get. If I see Tiana, I'm going to see if I can get her. I think at the end of today I'll try and do a little haul of what pins we've bought, what pins we've traded, because, I don't know, it's a bit difficult to try and keep up with everything that we're doing today, but yeah, let's keep going. So it's about 1:15 now. It's been quite a long morning. I'm a little bit warm and thirsty, but we have had a really successful morning so far. mainly buying pins, as we sort of predicted, because we don't have a massive trading collection just yet, which is fine. We have put a bit of money aside to buy, so let's see what we've got. Some of these have been traded for, I just can't quite remember off the top of my head. So we have found this Tiana pin that was part of the food and wine collection. Anything with Tiana on, I'm happy to grab today. I think I traded her. I actually think she was my very first trade of this convention. So it was a very like high stakes moment. I felt a little bit nervous when I was doing it, but the guy was lovely. We've got, oh, this one was offered to me by somebody called TJ, I think their name was. And it was the Tiana Wine and Dine 10K race. I think it's a little medal. So you've got the little straps there. Really sweet of them to do that, because I think they maybe took a little bit of pity on my on my collection. But I'm so glad to add this now to my notice board at home. Going along the theme of Tiana, I bought this one. This is the whole cast. Hello. This is the entire cast from The Princess and the Frog. This has been on my eBay wish list for so long, so I was so happy to get a hold of this. We have also collected or traded today for this really cute Disneyland Resort pin. It's Mickey by the castle. This will go really nicely in our Disney sort of generic castle trading set. What else did we get? Oh, I bought this one for Joe. So this is a really cool Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse collection. Looks like there's something going on over there. It's very exciting. Then some more traders, as displayed in our new GoPin Pro. We traded for this Monsters University ID badge. We did have a really small version of this, which I don't think is an official Disney pin, so we were so happy to find this. And the size of it, just my hand for scale, is it's just really amazing, and it caught our eye straight away. I traded for this one. Love this one. This is just Tiana's tiara, which I love. And then, oh my goodness, I have just met my Disney pin idols, Disney and Days Out, who traded me for a Stitch Polaroid, and then a really, really lovely family who were sat next to us, I must catch their name, traded for these 3 pins as well. So we are so lucky now to have, I think, almost a full collection of this style. But yeah, it's been a really fun morning. We're just resetting a little bit because it's quite warm in this room, and I feel like we've been hunched over looking at pins all day. So we're going to go get some water, refresh, maybe get a bit of fresh air, and then back to some pin trading this afternoon. So we've just done what could only be described as a kind of luck of the draw, really. So there was loads of boxes in front of us. One was for £4 pins, one was £5, one was £6, and one was £7. And we took it upon ourselves to basically pick a handful from each box and collect pins that not only we will keep, but mainly for traders. So we've just found some really, really cool ones. We got this really beautiful Mickey set here, which we think somebody might love to trade for. These were all £4 each, which we thought was amazing. I picked up this Jasmine just because I really don't have anything to do with Aladdin in my collection, so I feel like somebody out there might like her. We got this glittery Stitch, which is always a classic. We've got some more Aladdin pins here. Whether or not they'll be popular, I'm not sure, but it fills our trading pins back up. And then, what was this character called again? Sorry? Gwen. We've got Gwen here as well. Spider Gwen. So, yeah, we've just filled up our traders again.
26. On its own, number 8. Numero 8.
So every month with Stewpins, normally they will do a Bing Up on their Facebook Lives. However, they've got Bing Up on the Rhode. So we've paid, and we're going to pick out a pin at random. Oh God, better not look inside, that defeats the point. Say when?
When?
We have, ooh, interesting. Where Fantasy Grows, and it's Terrarium series.
Wow.
There you go. I actually don't know. Really interesting character. It's beautiful though.
Oh, that is Cleo.
Cleo.
Cleo, she's Figaro's friend.
Got you.
Because
It's beautiful. There you go.
trying to get some out. So I'd like you to just please. So I'm going to get one of those today. So I promise.
What's your favourite pin you've got today?
It's a real mix-up of a few because I feel like we've got pins today that I didn't think we would get. So I think one of my actual favourites is one of yours, which is the Beyond Amazing Spider-Man. This one really stood out to us and I'm really glad you got that. I love this Prince Naveen, which again, when I picked it up, I didn't realise that it was like a stained glass effect. So I thought that was a really unique take. And then actually, I think this set we've got here, we've just got one more to go. Stitch and Lilo in all these different Polaroids. And I think it's my favourite because it just feels like such an accomplishment that we've actually managed to get... Oh, lights are off. We've managed to basically trade for a whole set almost, which is like big for us because we're still very new to this. But we managed to find some people who had multiple of the set. So yeah, I'm really proud of that one. But I think once we get home, we're going to have a big sit down and look at what we've actually got because I know there'll be pins in our bags that we have like completely forgot about. So yeah, but I'm just so proud of this so far. I think we've had an amazing day. It is close to finishing for the day now. It finishes at 6 and I think it's about 5:30. A lot of tables have gone, but it's been such a successful day for us as our first convention. I'm really proud of it. Right, it is, are we all on? Perfect. It is now almost 6 o'clock. The event is wrapping up for the day. We've had such a lovely day. We've met some of our favourite creators, some of our favourite traders. We've bought, we've traded, we've done all sorts today. I will probably do a haul probably tomorrow when I feel like I've got a bit more energy. Tonight we're just going to go home, have food, put our feet up. We are definitely going to see if we can get to some more events this year. I think this one was perfect for us because it was so close. However, we've learned some great things today from other kind of seasoned traders. So we're going to try and see what we can do this year and go to more conventions. But other than that, we are wrapping up the day, ready for our drive home.